If you get an early Rod of Ages and Rylai's Scepter on Aurelion Sol, you can absolutely take over the game because you can roam so quickly with him, and it actually is just a massive, very good in team fights in general against a very heavily tanked team from CLG. So like, if Darshan can get farmed on Maokai, the more I think about it, the more I think CLG would be favored in team fights compositionally.
Let's find out if they get those chances. Another flash from Whoosh. Smithy just shows his face, and that's the second time that CLG have been able to set up of a roam. Has the ability to get you quite quickly, but actually maybe stepping over a ward.
He's going for it.
To chase Looper, who he may be arriving just in time. Gonna continue to chase. The keeper's verdict sends Huhi away. He flashed into it. Logic Gaming, even on gold, even on towers, they're just one objective behind.
They just got spotted.
Gonna get caught out. Pulverized up into the air. Afro's looking for the chase. Stixay does have a flash. Flashes over the wall to stay alive. And Afro is gonna manage to knock him off for a few seconds. Looper teleports in for first blood. And it's China that get on the board. CLG are in full retreat. They will live to fight another day, but without Stixay.
Yeah, the time. This very first game is still incredibly close.
And how much of a surprise?
Oh, surprise!
Pulverized, CLG forced to retreat. Voice of Light, as well as the Star Search comes out. That will buy some time for Logic Gaming. Darshan has got the Venge for a gigantic AoE stun to maybe bail you out of trouble. Afram is caught out once again by Mata. Afram is going to have to put the Fisher down if he wants to survive. Instead, flashes. Darshan's going to complete the teleport, and he's in the thick of it. The team fight's broken up, but Huhi is simply not here yet. He's flying in from the back line, throws out the chair. No stuns just yet. Whoosh in full retreat with the culling, and again, explosive fight, but no deaths.
Yeah. I really feel like these teams are still trying to find their footing on this international stage, because that was a team fight that began with neither mid laner in position to help, and both teams are kind of half in and out, but Huhi lands a stun, and Mata re-engages while he's on the turn.
Oh, that is fantastic from Royal Never Give Up. They've killed Huhi. He's down. Double kill for Whoosh, and CLG are punished. They sniffed out an attempt, and Orange.
It's a very hard environment to play in right now. They're in Shanghai against RNG, the Chinese team, and trying to make something happen. They're forcing a play here in the mid lane because Xiaohu wasn't there to start.
Let's find out what damage can be done. Mata's taken a lot, but he's still in the front line with that unbreakable will. He's
on the way.
Hasn't found anything. Xiaohu's looking to find one back, but the cow's already down. Darshan forced to flash defensively, and CLG are on the retreat. A very good stun for Logic Gaming. A double kill for Stixay. He manages to 90 caliber net, finds the triple, looking for the quadra. Xiaohu's running for his life. He gets one. Stixay shuts him down. It's a quadra kill for America.
Out of nowhere, CLG had not been playing very well this entire game, but they saw a small window. Xiaohu was off in a side lane. Darshan had a teleport ward that he could go to, and they just go for the brawl. But Looper is actually coming back in, hoping to stop a Baron. They weren't even doing Baron.
There was a little bit of a bait. CLG waited for the TP. They've locked Looper down. This should be an easy kill, but how much time has Looper bought?
Those hits in. That was a great bait by CLG. Mata, can he be a one-man army? I say no, because he has no ultimate right now, and Whoosh is still in base, but he's gonna try. Stixay and Afram are pretty low.
Yeah, gonna buy time as much as he can. Mata gets taken down. Unstoppable for Stixay. He was 0-1 going into that fight, now 5-1 and 2. Once Baron gets picked up, he's going to have over 3
more unfortunate events, which takes CLG from negative 3K to what's about plus 2,000 plus Baron.
Yeah, Baron power play in the first minute is already up 1,700. We'll find out if they can extend that further. Outer mid drops with no...
Look at the size of that!
That push! Oh my word! The center of the universe is Huhi. That's not a sentence I was expecting. CLG.
That is so hard to deal with if you're RNG. There's nothing they can do in that exact situation unless they engage CLG early, then they'd be dealt with a stun. But the Dragon is afoot. They're going to go for a steal. He got it.
Take it. Dragon number 4.
Wow.
Smithy, where were you? Smite was on cooldown. Not available. And
way to get the right initiation.
All right, let's find out if RNG can. They're grouped up on the side. Flash
there
and
they
go!
go!
Stixay's in trouble! He gets hit, busted away! He's down! But MLXG's on the retreat. Smithy too. Afro's been hammered away by the verdict, and CLG, they've lost one. The re-engage will knock Darshan away. Xiaohu's bought further time. Huhi gets knocked up by Mata, and CLG are in a 4v5. Celestial Expansion wears out, and they're running. Darshan's going to be the sacrificial tree. Goes down for the team, and Aframu's forced to flash.
Oh,
Look
this
at the
could
flag.
be everyone!
MLXG's rounding. CLG are in trouble. They've been routed. They've been killed. and they're running for their lives.
Quick shot, 32 minutes into the game. These death timers are no joke. 40 seconds on Darshan and 42 seconds on Ahu.
He fights if one team makes a big
Here
mistake.
comes Huhi, but he's got a really small stun with him.
Managed to only catch Matza. Smithy's gonna dash forward, and Xiaohu's put a lot of damage with those sand soldiers down. Darshan's coming from behind. Matza, he's down! He's killed!
LXG!
And LXG is way on the wrong side of town. Nidalee's not a frontline champion, my friend. Lupa, however, is on that poppy. He's looking for Stixay. The hammer catches Afro. CLG have got 3. They lose 2. Xiaohu, he's bought time, but the Star Surge sends him back in. CLG have aced RNG, and there's 1 minute death timers for some of the Chinese seconds until Dragon. Do not give up the next one. Xmithy has got Smite available.
Oh, are they going to catch MLXG? They're not quite in position for this fight. Stixay was in the river.
There's no real support here from CLG, but Darshan is a very, very tanky front line. The hammer goes out and finds nobody. CLG forced retreat. This could be important, because Darshan's below 50% HP if a dragon fight were to break out.
Yeah, CLG has Baron-empowered recall as well as teleport, so it's actually ideal that Maokai teleports into one of these team fights. They do get Rift Scuttle control, and now Darshan is going back to reset. So RNG really want this 5th dragon, but they have to be careful. If they don't get the right fight, a lost fight loses them the game, even if they can steal the dragon. Here comes the teleport. This is it.
This could be the fight that ends it. Darshan's running in. He's got the Maelstrom, and he's got Lupa. Remember, there's no hammer. The voice of light goes down, and a good collateral damage. Mata! He found Huhi! Royal never give up. They've got 2 of CLG. They've got a 3rd. That's a triple kill for Whoosh. He's looking for more.
Stixay! Are you kidding me?
Triple of his own. Teleport's coming down for Lupa. Quadra kill for Stixay. Here comes Lupa. Stixay's looking for the fight. He's got a lot of damage to deal with. He's got a lot of traps to work with. He's chasing it down. This is for a Penta. Running away with his life.
It's
no
so
stun against
close.
the wall. Stixay continues to fire away. Looks for the headshots. The 90 caliber net follows through.
One more.
The longest fight ever. Lupa wins it.
The longest duel to fend off the pentakill from get to the side enough, and Dragon is afoot again.
We're back up. Remember, it's aspect for Royal, never give up. Darshan's on the front line. He's caught MLXG, but it's already a kill into Xmithy. 2 back for CLG. Mata's in trouble. 3 members of CLG collapse upon him. Look at Xiaohu. The damage from the soldiers is massive. Emperor's Divide will buy some time as Afro sent up by the hammer. Afro continues to fight.
Stixay's coming.
Gets taken down. Stixay's going to be late to this fight, but he should be able to clean it up. He's got the help of Darshan. 4 members of Royal are down. Only 2 for CLG. They get the shutdown. They get another ace. And CLG, they're looking for game.
About Europe, but Deficio talks to me about this G2 lineup with so much passion. They must be good about the way he talks about it.
It's so hard to say something like that, though, because their opponents are so different. Like, the level of play that they're going to be facing here, we talked about the mid laners alone, is going to be really daunting.
All right, well, we've had an opportunity to set the stage. Now it's
Forwards in the Baron area and prep a fight.
And you have to give some props to CLG.
There they go on to Mata again. Darshan gets blown up.
He's taken so much damage. The hammer sends him for his life, and the kill secured. Stixay's running. Royal never give up. They haven't give up. They've got themselves a double. That's a triple kill for Whoosh. Counter Logic Gaming. They thought they had position. They thought they had it, but they didn't. It's a quadra for Royal.
Whoosh fights back with the quadra, but what happened there is Darshan got absolutely melted. He didn't realize the late game damage you can get with that Azir and Lucian, and it's a terrible engage that gives RNG the game, and RNG lost this game, which they nearly did. It could have been disastrous, but they pull together and take the game.
And Royal never gave up, striking first in Shanghai at the MSI.